y'all, and welcome to Midweek Minis, the show where you get to ask us questions and send us some personal stories. I'm Mitch Lawrence, and that's my wife, Leah Lawrence.
Hey, y'all.
And I'm excited to get into this week. We need more questions, y'all. We're getting kind of low.
And we need more stories, please.
Yeah, and more personal stories, please. But I do believe that we have one this week, don't we, Leah?
We sure do. This week's story is from Jess. Let's see. And she emailed us, and here's what it says.
Hi, Jess.
Hey, Mitch and Leah.
Hey.
I have two stories that I've been debating on sending in since y'all started doing the Midweek Minis, which I love, by the way.
Yay.
Neither of them actually happened to me, but members of my family. Hope you enjoy. So if anybody else is out there, like, debating on whether to send it or not, fucking send it.
Send it.
Send it.
It doesn't matter if something's, like, wrong with it. Just
just send it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's the first story. It says, in 95, my family took a vacation up to San Francisco, and on our drive back, we stopped at the Winchester House. I was only about 6 or so. I don't remember very much of the tour, but my older sister saw someone. We were walking through the kitchen area when she looked back and saw a man in turn-of-the-century worker's clothes. He smiled and waved, so she smiled and caught up with the group. She says when she turned back around to wave, the man vanished. He wasn't in a place where he could have gone into a room, and she was convinced she saw a spirit. That's really creepy.
Yeah, I'm freaked out.
I've always wanted to visit that house. It's super neat, so...
No, we're not going.
No?
We're not going.
Lame. Anyway, it is all the way in California, so maybe not. But, you know, it's nice to think about. Anyway, here's the second one. It says, this one is a lot more personal to me.
Oh, that was the end of the... Okay.
Yeah, that was it. Her sister saw a ghost in the Winchester Mystery House, which is fucking cool.
It was creepy enough. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I thought there was more, but it doesn't... It's fine. It was enough.
Do you even know what the Winchester Mystery House is?
No. I surely do not.
Oh my god, it's definitely going to be a Southern Sampler or a Patreon. That's what I meant.
Does it have a whole bunch of mirrors in it and stuff?
No, it doesn't. But a crazy lady built it, and it's awesome.
I think a crazy lady would put mirrors all throughout her house.
Well, I mean, there are mirrors, but there's a lot more than mirrors. But anyway.
Okay.
Here's the second one. It says, this is a lot more personal to me. My mom passed away in 2000 from complications of breast cancer, and she was 39. About a year later, my dad started dating again and started seeing this woman. When out of the blue, he gets a call from an old family friend we hadn't seen in a few years saying he had a message for him. At the time, this family friend was a sound engineer and happened to be working on that John Edwards show. He went on to tell my dad about how in the middle of a staff meeting, he stopped and asked if anyone knew a Tommy or a Tammy. My older sister's name is Tamara. When no one responded, he asked if anyone was from the town I grew up in. That's when our friend raised his hand, and John Edwards goes in to describe this studio he used to have in that town. He says to our friend to let Will know that Amy, and Will is the dad and Amy was the mom, that it's okay. When our friend told my dad that, he took it as a sign that my mom was okay with him moving on and dating again. Now, I'm 96% sure that most of that show is fake.
All of it was, but that's okay.
But I don't know how he would have known any of that information. So part of me wants to believe that maybe a little bit of it is real and my mom is looking down after us. Anyway, those are my stories, and thanks for reading them. I love the podcast. Y'all are hilarious. It's one of the few podcasts I listen to that make me less stabby at work. Thanks again, Jess.
Well, those are very kind words, and now I'm probably going to make you hate us, because look up anything you can about cold reading, and that's what John Edward did. And I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings about the whole thing with the message from your mother and everything, but it's all fake. So I'm sorry, but
why would he have done it in the middle of a staff meeting?
Because he was a psychopath. People talk about how insane he was during that show all the time. He did that shit all the time. He has a very big narcissistic personality, and he liked to believe himself highfalutin in certain areas.
Okay, well, I like the story anyway.
Yeah, it was entertaining, absolutely. But yeah, John Edward did not and has never talked to dead people. I'm sorry to say.
You're kind of being a dick, but it's
I'm a
fine.
buzzkill.
You are.
I mean, cold reading is a thing.
Yeah, I
And,
know it is.
You know.
But I mean, who's to say that wasn't meant to be him being a dick bag kind of got back, you know? It's helpful in some ways.
Him being a dickbag did what?
Maybe there was a message for them despite the fact that he's a fraud.
Maybe.
It happens.
Maybe. But I think that spirits would choose a much less dickish personality to come through than John Edward. Personally.
You don't know that.
I don't, but, you know, I don't know that, but I just, you know, do better, John Edward. That's my message.
Is he even alive still? Does he do stuff?
He's not like super old. He doesn't do anything because everybody realized he was a charlatan, but, you know, he's alive as far as I know.
We were never allowed to watch any of that kind of stuff on TV when I was a kid because he was, you know, of the devil, so...
Because he was anti-Christian, basically. Which he's not, but, I mean, the witchcraft, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was more of in the denomination that I grew up with, speaking to the dead was considered witchcraft, and so you didn't do any kind of Ouija board, you didn't do any kind of seance or anything like that. That was all quote unquote evil, and so anybody that claimed to be speaking to the dead that wasn't, you know, Jesus basically is, you know, involved in some sort of witchcraft.
Oh man. Oh, that's a whole bag of worms too.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Goodness gracious. Well, let's get into some questions. What do you say?
Okay, go ahead.
From Kim, ever had a hickey?
Yes.
Oh, Leah, you trollop. I don't know. I really don't know if I have or not. I don't really like my neck being sucked on, so, you know, I don't think I've ever allowed it to happen. Does that count?
Sure.
Yeah. Leah, I know you already said yes, but would you like to say yes again?
Nope.
I really don't think I have, but I don't know. I've never had to cover it up with makeup.
I was going to say, I've never given you one, so...
Yeah, because you're an adult.
Yeah.
Thank you. From Leanne, what do y'all do for fun on the weekends?
This.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
We do podcasts, especially since I've started that other podcast, Trailer Trashy. You can get us the same place you get your Southern Spirits on. Just search Trailer Trashy. We're there. We release at the same time every Sunday, so you've got double the Leah in your life if you need it. But yeah, so we spend a lot of time recording podcasts, and Mitch spends a lot of time editing them, and we play with our dogs, and I like to make shit.
Yeah, Leah finally set up her craft room pretty much here at the new house. And I pretty much play video games nonstop on the weekends.
Yep.
I try to do other stuff, but you know.
It's mostly video games.
Yeah. Laundry and dishes get done on the weekends. And the week. Y'all calm down. But mostly most of the stuff is happening on the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're pretty boring people.
That's true.
Especially since we bought this new house where we don't really go out because we don't have the money for it. Yeah. We might eat like a nice sushi dinner once a month or something now. But that's pretty much it. We go to lunch with Leah's dad, and when he's in town, her brother, every Saturday.
Yeah.
Unless something comes up, and then we do it on Sunday or dinner or something. But that's pretty much it. Might go to a movie every once in a while.
Yeah, but for the most part, we're just chilling at home in the house we're paying for.
Okay, let's tell them the truth. Yeah. Orgies.
Orgies all the time.
Orgies.
Always. Just, yeah, no. No, we're not like that.
Outside, and all the people start funneling in. We don't know any of their names.
No.
Everybody's blindfolded.
Don't ask, don't tell. Just sort of go for it. No.
Why would we don't ask, don't tell?
No, like their names.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, we are super exciting.
Yeah, no, we're not.
We do a lot of orgies.
Yeah, the orgy thing is definitely a lie. No, we we podcast and I make things and Mitch video games. That's about it.
We're starting a new orgy podcast.
We are not.
It will also be called Trailer Trashy subsequently.
Can you imagine me trying to do like an erotica podcast? Like, hey, y'all.
Yes, I can. My God. Can I? Oh, but yeah, ASMR.
And he grasped her bosom.
Okay, don't do it like that. No, that's upsetting.
Sorry.
Everything. I've lost all of my willpower for the orgy this weekend. So now we can't do it.
Oh, bless it. No.
Okay, from Pip. What's the best animal phylum? Does that mean penis?
No.
Phylum penis?
No.
Because I'm going to say the duck with the corkscrew.
That's not what it means, Mitchell.
Yep. What is it then, Leah?
So, it's the kings play chess on fuzzy green sofas. So, it's your kingdom, your phylum, your...
Right, okay.
It's right under kingdom in the division of organization for animals.
Right.
And I don't really know any of the phylums, so that's a great question.
I'm sticking with duck.
I don't think...
Because of the corkscrew penis.
Well,
you look it up. I'm going to talk about
I
other
know
animal
the
penises.
duck's family is an anatide, but I don't know what its phylum is. Hold on.
Anna tied down that duck and played with his corkscrew penis.
Stop. Duck phylum.
Y'all, that reminds me when, I don't know, like a month ago, Leah did
It's in chordata, so that's what, like, basically anything with a
cool.
spinal cord is. So, yeah, probably chordata, because I like things with spinal cords.
Leah did a live stream with her friend who does the Amanda Panda comics, while Amanda did a live comic drawing.
Yeah, which was really cool. If you've never sat and just watched one of those, it's oddly satisfying.
So I was in the chat room in the living room on my laptop, and Leah was back here on the computer talking. They were both talking during the live stream, and Leah started talking about ducks having the corkscrew penis.
Yeah.
So I, for some reason, got in my mind, ooh, it'd be fun if other animals had simple machines for penises. And so I said, like, a whale has a pulley system penis or something like that.
A block and tackle or something.
Oh, I was so proud of myself. I said that one of them had a wedge penis or something. Oh, man. Oh, it was so much fun, though.
Yeah.
Because I even forgot all the simple machines, and I, like, Googled them, and I was like, ooh, that's one. And so I was like, the wombat has square poop, but that's not what it is. Because wombats do poop square, but that's not the penis fact.
Steven, stop
that we were
nuzzling the
discussing.
microphone.
Yeah, the cat's rubbing on the microphone now, too. Steven, let's see your penis. Let's see what it looks like.
That's so creepy. Don't be a fucking creep.
It's too late. We're talking about their phylums.
Well, Steve would also be a part of chordata, and so would
Yeah.
you, because you have a spinal cord.
So we all have the same penises.
I don't think that's how that works.
Me and Steve got that same
okay.
phylum. That family phylum. Oh, God. Y'all, I could talk about animal penises for days.
It is very interesting, actually.
Okay. Looks like we got a generic one here. What saying or phrase do you use all the time? I feel like we've talked about this one before. Did we do this one before?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Leah, what do you say all the time?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that doesn't count.
That's just my general go-to. I don't know. What do I say a lot, Mitchell?
I don't know. We both sing to our dogs a lot.
Yeah.
Like, we sing the same songs a lot with their names in them. Like, we'll take a popular song, and just put Samus and Dobby in it somewhere. Mm-hmm. And Steve. We sing to and about them all the time. I shouldn't say to them, because we do it when we're, like, away from the house, too.
Yeah. We sing about our dogs in the car quite a bit. It's kind of embarrassing, but whatever.
Yeah. Well,
and then there was the, we sing to the tune of the alarm that was on our old phone.
Yeah.
That
would be Samus is a puppy. Yes, she is a puppy dog.
She is a puppy dog.
We do that at least once a day. And goddamn it won't stop. It just won't stop. So that happens about once a day.
Yeah, it does.
And then just any song that comes on, I find a way to fit, because they both have 2-syllable names, and it just works. It's very easy. I don't know. There's shit that I say all the time that is just random shit that I then have to explain to Leah because it's something obscure from my childhood, from some movie or show that I watched a lot.
Or like a sports reference that I have no fucking idea about. Like something being clutch. He had to explain that to me a while ago.
I know something that I do a lot. Leah will oftentimes look at me and say, "Do you love me?" And I'll go, "Are you playing your love games with me?" And she gets so pissed about it.
I hate that.
Because she's honestly asking, like, apparently it's something I need to say all the time.
Yeah, it is, actually, turns out.
But she asks, like,
weird.
in a serious way, and then I go into old Greg, and I just, I mean, that happens a lot. What other sayings do we say a lot?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there are some... I don't know why when we're put on the spot we can't think of things. We should go back and amend things after we're done.
I say huzzah a lot.
Which reminds me of amending things. I messed up when we were doing the Harry Potter porn names.
Yeah.
The fourth one is supposed to be the Crotch of Fire.
Ah.
Yeah, speaking of amending things, I think that's like 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I messed up, y'all.
How could you with the porn titles? Shit.
I know, I can't believe I fucked that one up. Oh, God. All right, from Pip. What is the best board game, and why is it Clue?
Now, I do love Clue. I have several different versions of it. As a child, that was my very favorite thing to play in the whole wide world, and I will still get up on some Clue.
We have Harry Potter Clue.
We have Harry Potter Clue. We've got regular Clue. We've got Big Bang Theory Clue. We've got a lot of Clue. I love Clue, but my favorite board game just to play is Trivial Pursuit because I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
So.
We've had in my family, we've had a lot of iterations of Trivial Pursuit. I remember in high school buying Trivial Pursuit 90s thinking, I grew up in the 90s, this will be fun.
No.
It's so fucking hard. Trivial Pursuit 90s is ridiculous. I don't remember any of that shit happening. Nope. I was also a child, but, you know. Beside the point, Millennium editions of Trivial Pursuit are wonderful. I've actually thought about, if we just run out of questions, making midweek minis, me and you playing Trivial Pursuit for 30 minutes. I've thought about that.
God, that would be fucking boring.
Well, maybe, but I think that some people would get a kick out of it.
No, we are... See, that's the problem, because I know all the weird, like, science and nature and that kind of thing facts, and Mitch knows all the sports, so, like, it's difficult
and
for me to
quite a bit of the entertainment ones.
Yeah, that too. But like I said, we each have a very different strength, so it's like we get the pieces that we're good at first, and then, like, we're just struggling for those other wedges. Like, it's...
That's what she said.
Yeah.
A lot of times, it's actually trying to land back in the middle of the board after having all the pieces.
Fucking Jesus. The last time we played, it was last week, I guess.
About 2 weeks ago when we went to that brewery.
Yeah, so fucking A. No, it wasn't when we went to the brewery. We played at home.
Yeah, that's right. After the brewery.
But, like,
you were feeling it.
I spent... a good 20 or 30 minutes trying to get back into the center of the fucking board to get, like, the win. Mm-hmm. And I had, like, just completely lapped Mitchell, and I had all of my... And he just, like... He almost beat me because I couldn't fucking land back in the middle of it. It made me so mad.
What she's saying is every once in a while when we'll play, she'll go on a run and get, like, 4 pieces in one turn because she won't miss anything and get a bunch of roll agains. And then... I'll get mine, like, 1 per turn pretty much, but she'll be, like, circling the board while I'm doing it because she can't get back in the middle, and it's awesome.
It's terrible. I hate it.
I played so much Trivial Pursuit growing up that I have the board memorized, so I know that 2s, 5s, 3s, and 4s are normally really good rolls because you want to hit roll again constantly. So Leah will roll, and she'll go looking at the board, and I'm like, just go to the roll again right here. And she doesn't see. I have it. I know where you are on the board when you roll. And I don't know. I get frustrated when I know how to do something and other people don't. It's like that in every facet of my life. So I'm sitting there playing with Leah, and I'm like, I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just gonna let
Yeah,
her
it
figure
drives
out.
me fucking crazy because he's like, roll again. I want to be on the space that I want to be on.
Well,
just
the
shut
thing
the
is,
fuck
you want
up.
to answer a question instead of rolling again and going for a pie piece.
Yes.
It's weird.
I enjoy answering questions.
We could just sit there and read questions then.
I've done that before.
Oh, God.
It was really fun. And there used to be a Trivial Pursuit card game. And I got it in college. And people did not like playing with me because I would win and it would be over way faster. And anyway, people also won't play Smartass with me anymore.
I'll play Smartass with you.
I love that
playing
game.
Smartass.
But
We just can't play with two people.
I was say, yeah, we need at least a third person, and nobody else wants to fucking play Smartass with me, which makes me sad.
I love Smartass.
Yeah, I'm incredibly competitive, and if it's like trivia questions, I'm pretty good at it. So it's it's problematic.
I'm not competitive because I grew up being competitive all the time, and I'm just like, I don't want to anymore. So Leah gets competitive, and I'm like, you can just win if you want. We can just say you won and put the game up.
We don't say I win because I fucking win every fucking time.
See, this is what happens.
It's not this is what happens. It's Leah's better at Trivial Pursuit than Mitch is.
Yeah, this is what happens. Because I'm like, relaxed and trying to tell her to roll again here. And then she goes, I want to answer this question.
Well,
Okay.
I do.
All right, let's do it then.
Questions are more fun than rolling.
Well, I thought you wanted to win, though.
Yeah, and I will win after I answer this question.
Anyway, Clue is the best board game, as Pip pointed out.
The musical's really good.
There's a Cluesicle?
There's Clue the musical, and it's
Cluesicle.
got a bunch of different endings, and you can have a different ending each night. It's really cool. I've always wanted to produce it, but no one wants to do it with me.
I definitely don't want to do it.
It's really neat. It's a good show. But anyway.
I'll bet it is. I love the movie, but I know you hate it, so.
I don't hate it. I didn't grow up with it, so I didn't get it the first time I saw it, and I don't know. It's weird, but I love anything that Tim Curry's in. So
yeah, it's got Tim Curry. You gotta like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, Pip's right again.
Yep.
As
Clue.
always.
Clue wins.
It's definitely Clue. As always. I've wanted to get into those crazy ones, though, because there are people who are like gamers.
Yeah.
Who get the super, not rare, but like indie board games. And
The expensive ones.
yeah. And I'm like,
I would love to play that shit, but it takes forever to learn, and they're really expensive.
Well, nobody ever wants to play anything either. So, what are you going to do?
I love tabletop games. It's so much fun, but yeah, they're expensive, and we don't have any friends that would care to play with us. So.
Exactly. You can't set up a game night or something with people, I've noticed, and like expect them to keep to a schedule.
Yeah.
So, fuck them. Am I right? Fuck everyone we know for not keeping to a goddamn game night schedule.
I like everybody we know, though.
Yeah, I know. We haven't even tried to set up a game night.
No.
One of the things that I want to do is have a regular poker game, and no one I know wants to play poker.
It's because
like,
poker's
period.
boring.
I love playing poker, though. Like, it's not something to stay super engaged in. You sit around a table, drink, talk, watch TV, and just play cards with chips while you do it, and nobody wants to do it. Like, bet $20 max, and get $20 worth of chips. And
Nah.
nobody fucking wants to do it. Just period. So,
Nope. Sorry.
fuck them. I think poker is the best board game.
That's not a board game. There's
Called
no
it.
board involved.
Called it right now.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah. Anyway, Pip wins again, as we have already stated.
Huzzah.
I do like Clue. Let's go play Harry Potter Clue after this.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, y'all. Well, I've had a great week of questions, I guess. Great night. It hasn't been a week. We've just done this tonight.
Yep.
But we need more. We're running severely low again. So, Pip, give us a whole bunch more questions where you also give the answer.
And Kim. Kim likes to give
Yes.
questions too, and we love that.
Yeah.
So if anybody else has any more questions, they can be stupid, they can be silly, they can be serious. We'll take anything. And also, if you want to submit any kind of story, really, I'll read it. If you write your own creepypasta or fan fiction, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Or if you want to record your own voice telling a story, we are definitely open for that as well. So if you've got a recording app on your phone, all you've got to do is tell us your story, email that sound clip to us, and you can be on the podcast yourself.
How
Yay.
exciting is that?
That'd be really fucking cool if someone would go ahead and do that. Talking to you guys.
Yeah, I enjoyed it the first time we did it.
It was awesome.
I'd do it again.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for being loyal supporters.
Y'all are awesome.
And we will see y'all on Sunday for the main episode.
Bye, y'all.